Welcome to McGowan's Canvas Miracles. We got a special guest here today from a great program. We have international students that come over and families that host them and take care of them, and he helps support that. And it's the Atlantic Educational International. They do great work. David Hunter's our guest today, and it's a mouthful. You can say the name much better than me. So welcome, David, and we're gonna do a painting today and talk about the program. I'm not gonna talk about it all because you know it, and I have no idea. We'll have some fun, but it's great work.
Well, thanks so much. It is hard, Atlantic Education International, and we're just part of that organisation. So there's two strands to it. Okay. So we have the New Brunswick International Student Programme, which is what I'm involved in. So that's bringing students from all over the world. I mean, literally every country, all over the world have come here and studied here, and they're all high school students as well. So we're not talking about college or university students, they're all high school. We've even had middle school students that come for short time. So sometimes they come for 4 months, sometimes they come for a whole year. Sometimes, like one of your guests later on, they stay and
we are going to have a couple of the students on, and they're going to spend some time with us. That's great.
So, so part of the program, and the other part of the program is the NB OSP, which is the offshore program. Okay. And that basically takes the New Brunswick curriculum and that is taught all over the world. And I think a lot of people don't realize that these two things are in our province. Wow. They bring almost 700 students to the province itself, but we have thousands of students
so they actually
all studying.
It's a lot of business for the province.
A huge amount of business, and all the business goes and all the profits go back into the schools.
Well,
which is the
main
thing
thing about the show.
Yep.
You were asking if 20 minutes is going to be enough. It's not going to be near enough. Each segment's 20 minutes, not near enough. I wanted to, before I get started, they brought me in some beautiful things, booklet and some mugs, all with the logo on it and the whole bit, and a pen and a bit. And I want to thank you guys for that, and it was super nice. Not often I get presents. I feel special today, like a bonus. But just for that, I'm going to make you work today.
Okay.
We're going to do a little painting. So the show is, just to make it fun, we do a painting each show. You know what? We're going to make it really interesting today. We're going to just take a...
You're not going to make it difficult for me, are you?
I'm going to hand you this. I'm going to say, here's a color. So here's the color we're going to use. We're going to take this color here, with a little bit of water. And everywhere where I mark blue here, just go down and fill in those sides of those houses as we go.
Okay, I need my glasses on.
And you're going to tell me about your program while you do it.
Okay, well I will try.
It's like chewing gum and rubbing your belly at the same time.
I will try my best. So as I said, we have students from all over the world, and they come here to study, and most of them come to try and improve their English. But we also want them to have a fantastic, am I doing this right? All the way down here?
Yeah, right down to that line there. It's going to look like snow after we're going to.
And we really want them to, obviously enjoy school and be part of that wonderful part of learning their English and improving their English, but also have a fantastic Canadian experience as well. And we're so lucky. We have the most amazing host families who take that on, and they show the students that come all about the different things that Canada, New Brunswick especially, has to offer, whether that's the nice weather when it's hot or the snow when it comes. And they have a fantastic time. And in each area, so here where we are in Miramichi, but all over New Brunswick, we have our homestay coordinators. And do I need to do a little bit more here? Am I doing
this one? You can come right over to the
side.
side.
Okay.
We're painting a sort of a village, houses,
okay,
sort of an old-fashioned kind of barn.
So
just straight down and.
Oh, do I need a little bit more?
Right over to the edge of the canvas.
I need a little bit more on my brush here, do I?
Just add a little water and brush it over. So, anytime it's not moving. So this is acrylic paint, so you can move the paint easily with water.
This one here?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. Haven't got too much there.
Nothing to it. Look at this guy, master painter already.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I told you earlier that my father was a painter and decorator, but that's a very different job.
Yeah, much different for sure.
Compared to this. So so our coordinators are in each school, so they're local.
Yes.
I live up in Bathurst, so I'm only an hour away, so if there's any help that's needed.
And your titles as?
I'm the homestay administrator.
Okay, and there's one for each
program,
quarter of the province,
for
right?
Each area.
Yeah.
So I go all the way from Rexton to Campbellton,
okay.
and everywhere in between.
Oh, that's awesome.
We have the wonderful Debbie Walls, who is the regional manager for our area as well. So she is fantastic, and she's got so much experience, especially around the school. She was a vice principal up in Bathurst, and do little bits around the window here and a little bit
Sure,
around the
look
door.
at, yeah, you just do anything you like.
Okay then, anything I like. Okay. Well,
So now what we're going to do,
Yep.
so the in-between sections, we're going to add a little bit of, let's make it darker on those sides. So we'll add a bit of this Payne's gray, and just, now we're going to fill in the rest of the houses with a darker color.
Okay, so this bit here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but not the roof. Not the roof.
No, not the
Okay.
roofs. The roofs we'll put some snow on after, and we'll hide everything. Hide all the mess.
Fantastic. I'm going to say, you're going to fix this as you know, once I'm done. Is that the plan? Is that
No, never.
maybe
We have some
of the
professional
maybe
painters
some of
come
the
in the commercials, they'll do it all.
Absolutely, that sounds fantastic. So
Yeah, we did. I did some work with her with one of the programs and having the students out and some paintings, and it was great to meet such a diversity of students for our province. It's and the so do you work with the students that are also going out of province?
No, so that's a whole separate team.
Okay.
And we actually had a big meeting last week. We all got together for the first time for a long time. And it was really great to see the work that they do. So all the fantastic curriculum work that's done here in New Brunswick is being taught in all over the world. So in
Wow.
China, Mongolia, South America, and that again brings, just shows how highly regarded the education is here in New Brunswick. You know, that we have students from all over the world wanting to come here to be part of the school program. This one here at the back. Well,
Sure.
Okay
Yeah.
then.
Paint a couple of them dark on one side. Why not?
There we go.
I have no idea what we're going to do here, but we'll figure something out.
Well, that's how
One
I
thing
like it.
about this show, we kind of wing it. We like it.
And sometimes it's like that with the students as well, you know, because we get the applications and we do our best and we match up with our host families. So we take the host family interests and see what they like, and we match it with the students as well, and bring them together. And that's always, but sometimes you just have to go, oh, well, that's a change. We didn't expect that.
So tell me a little bit more about the how it brings business into our province and helps makes an impact.
Yep.
It actually brings a lot of money into our province.
It certainly does.
And
And so some of the students that come, they are sponsored by their local government.
Yeah.
So that money, and some of them are private, so their natural parents will pay for them to come and be part of that. So the money, as I said earlier on, is mainly goes towards, all the profit goes towards our schools and goes into our schools.
That's awesome.
But also our host families are paid a stipend. So it's about $875 a month. So that's for their expenses. That's not a pay.
Right.
It's not like
Yeah.
they're being employed or anything like that, because our host families do the program and be employed in the program because they love
Yeah.
it. They love to learn about
Oh,
the
yeah,
students. They
that's
love
amazing.
all the
That's
cultures.
amazing.
But as you say, yeah, it's a huge amount of money that comes into the province.
She was telling me also that they have a volunteer hours that they put in too, some of them as well, right?
Yeah, we
Which is-
have, and I know that one of your students is going on. It always gets her face, and she's always around, and they're always doing things. And that's not just here in Miramichi. That's in Campbellton, that's in Dalhousie, that's in Rexton, that's in Bathurst, and it's one of the great things to see when the students come in. Okay, where am I going next with this? Because it's lovely to see them volunteer and lovely to see them as part of the community that's happening. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, and all the parents, like, how do you select the parents and how do they get involved?
Well, the parents can get in touch with us if anybody's interested in hosting, and we're always looking for new hosts. We always have students coming, and we're pretty good. We've got some really fantastic hosts that have been there for 20 years, have got, basically family all over the world now. They go to weddings, they go to all the things that are happening, and they're called the Canadian mums, the Canadian dads.
Okay.
That are there. So people that are interested, and they can get in touch with us through our website, Atlantic Education International. Just kind of go into Google, and it will come up there straight away.
Awesome.
And if they're interested, just send us a message, get in touch with us. We have a wonderful Facebook group called NBISP North.
Okay.
And that has about 1,400 people from all over the world, and our host families and our coordinators and our students all contribute, put their pictures up, show what they're doing. So if you kind of want to get a flavour of what happens, that's a really good place to go as well. So just on Facebook, NBISP North, and that's a nice one
That's
to do
awesome.
as well.
How do you find, well, I'm going to ask some of the students, but
Yeah.
your experience with them and coming to our country and dealing with it? How do they find the experience?
Well, it's,
Does it-
you may have guessed, I don't know if you've noticed from my accent, but I'm not Canadian, eh?
Right.
I came here from Scotland, and I've been here for 6 years now,
Okay.
and I love New Brunswick. You know, when I first arrived, I kind of was like, okay, I wonder how this is going to be, because my wife, who I came with, was brought up just north of Toronto, very big, very metropolitan area. But I love New Brunswick. I love the nature. I love the just the air, the quality. It's a fabulous place to be. So when the students first come in and meet me, they go, "You're not from Canada," and it's one of the great ways of being able to say, "You're right. I'm not from Canada, and I know the differences. I know the cultural differences that happen."
You guys coordinate events where they work with people in
Yeah,
the
well,
community
our
and do things and stuff?
coordinators, yeah, they do events all the time. You know, there's meant to be the minimum is one activity a month, but our coordinators, like Tanya, we've got here, who's off camera, she's shy, but she does events with them all the time. Lots of activities, and your activity when they came along did those beautiful paintings for their host families, and I know that they would have all went home and given them as presents to their host families, you know, which was really nice, kind of
Oh, that is
memento
nice,
for
yeah.
them to be able to have. So yeah, there
Take
we go.
a look at what you got so far.
I've got a
Take a
little.
look. Okay, so this one here, we're just going to come up all the way into the
Oh, okay.
top. So we'll take some of that color and we'll bring that right up into the top of the house. So you can finish that off in there.
Are you used to working with novices as well? Are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most of my classes are people never painted before or do things, and everything's possible. And then we're going to go through with this white and pink here. So now you're going to fill in all the buildings that you haven't done.
Okay.
And just remember with this one, when you come up, go all the way up to the in between.
Right
the-
up to the roofs as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So each of those sections. So this one with the blue, actually we didn't do that one. We would come right up into there. Just quickly paint them in, throw them
Yeah,
in,
thank you.
slap it in.
And you know,
And
I
we're
think
gonna
that's the
grab the
thing
white.
about painting sometimes, isn't it? Is that you think that you need to be really, but actually getting the paint on the canvas.
Yeah, no, not there.
Oh, not there. Oh, sorry.
Anywhere but the roofs. But now
Anywhere but the roofs.
We're going to take the white here. I'm
Yeah,
just going to
sorry.
take this white and pink. That's all right. Take some of this white and pink. So fill in all the rest of the buildings. Use some
Oh.
water if it spreads it around better. Everything but the roof now. So you're gonna
Anything
paint,
but the
just
roof.
so we got
Okay.
a variety of some dark and light roofs. Or
Perfect,
houses, I mean.
perfect. Okay.
Yeah, so the students themselves, so what would you say is the greatest benefit? Is it just getting the cultural impact?
Yeah, the cultural impact is fantastic to be able for them to get here. The school system is great as well. Being able to come and really learn English, you know, be immersed in that,
Okay.
because they're coming from countries where, you know, where I was young a long time ago in Scotland, we learned French and we learned German and things like that.
Mhm.
But in a classroom setting, it's just so, you know, je m'appelle. That's about as much as I can kind of do. And
So how
and
many
people-
languages do you speak?
I speak Scottish and English a little bit,
Oh, okay.
you know, so not too many. And my French isn't certainly very good. But when the students come, they're used to a classroom setting. So to actually come and live and breathe and be part of that experience. Oh, is that too watery? Do I need to have a little bit
Oh,
of?
that's fine. Just throw
and,
them on there,
throw it
whatever you
on,
got.
Okay.
There's no mistakes.
Oh.
Bob Ross used to say it's all happy accidents. Whatever. if it's a little faded, we'll just say that's farther in the background.
There we go. There we go.
Everything. I want to show people that just by throwing some paint on. So what we're doing here is called blocking in.
Yep.
So we're separating, putting some colors, blocking in the painting, and then later we go back and add the details.
Okay.
So all we want to do is give ourselves an idea. There's some buildings, there's some separation, there's some roofs. And once we have that, then we can start building a painting from there.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay.
Or we can click the camera off and just talk and say, yeah, the painting went really well, and sort of make it disappear slowly under the table.
Yeah. Do you sometimes have a glass of wine when you do this? Or is that
Yes, we do have paint and sips. We haven't done it on the TV show, but we do have paint and sips,
So,
which are a lot of fun.
yeah, no, you said earlier about the students and what they get out of it. And they get a huge amount of making friends as well. You know, the friendship with Canadian and with other international students as well.
How long did you get started in this? What got you involved personally?
Well, I've been here, well, the position I do, so I'm the homestay administrator.
Right.
So basically I support everybody who's around,
Okay.
and I support the coordinators and support. So my job was a brand new job. That was advertised 4 years ago. So I've been here for 4 years doing this job, and I really like it. I was a teacher back in Scotland, so it kind of still involves, and I work with young people, and so it still kind of involves that area.
Okay.
But my favourite thing, if I can say my favourite thing, is that okay?
Sure.
My favourite thing is going to the activities with the students. That is always a fantastic time. Sometimes they go on trips. So I've just been back from Toronto, taking some students over to there, and that's
Oh,
from
wow.
the whole area. That's everybody sort of gets together.
That would be fun.
And that was great, just to sort of spend time and because sometimes, you know, let's be honest, they're teenagers, so they need a little bit of helping hand as well. You know, they need a little bit of encouragement and guidance when they're here. I don't know if you remember back to being a teenager, but you know, there was always things that, you know.
It was only a few weeks ago.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. So sometimes they need a little bit of help as well, and that's where our coordinators on the ground really shine. You know, all the activities are fabulous, but that support, you know, that they can have for the students there and for the host families, and that's really important as well for us. Is that the host families, you know, we get that support to them. You know, we talk to them, even small little things like shower curtains in Canada are so unusual. You have the two. You have one in the inside of the bath and one on the outside of the bath.
That's unusual.
Yeah. That doesn't happen in other
Isn't that
places.
Well, remember at the beginning of when we started this, you said, how long is 20 minutes
Yeah.
going to be? You know it's done pretty much. Yeah. We got each segment we got coming up, and it was like, did that seem like it took a long time?
That seemed like minutes.
Just before we go to the next, we're going to have some of the students on and go through them, and they're gonna destroy your masterpiece on
Okay,
you.
good.
But what's the name of the website again?
So it's if the easiest way is to go on Google and type in Atlantic Education International.
Okay, and
So
that'll
it's
bring it up, and you can find out about the
AEI
program.
dash, you know, and it's there's a form there that people can fill out, and basically we will then just get in touch with them and say hi and tell them a little bit. But there's also a lot of really great information and videos on that website as well.
Awesome.
So all about hosting, all about the kind of things that they can expect as well. So listen, thank you so much for having me on this morning.
Oh, no, it's
I
great.
know
We're gonna
these
have
students are so much more talented than I am. They're
come
going to
on
make
and
this amazing.
They're going to make that really interesting. Well, I want to thank you for coming in, and we're going to have two of the students on, and the work you guys are doing is fantastic, and we're going to ask them about the experience. They're going to tell us a different story, aren't they? Tell us how terrible.
Yeah, they're going to tell us how fabulous.
Oh, I believe it. Welcome back to McGowan's Canvas Miracles. We have another miracle going on today. We have international students in and the team and what they're working on, and we have Zena with us. She's from Germany. How are you today, Zena?
I'm really good, thanks.
Well, you're going to be working on fixing up Dave's work there. He did a beautiful job, but you're gonna hide it with some snow. So I'm going to get you to just take some white on your brush, and you can add water when you need it or not, but put it on good and thick, and just go in and paint all the roofs white. Give it some nice little angles and little roof angles. And so you came, how long have you been here with the program?
I've been here for about 3 months now, I believe.
And you can't wait to get home, can't stand it here?
No, I actually really, really like it here.
Oh, you love it?
Yes, I do.
Why? What is it?
I
I'm
don't
here
know,
all
I
the
think,
time.
like, the people are really kind, they're helpful. I love school. I never thought I would ever say that in my entire life, but I do. I love school here.
I wish I'd known about that program when my kids were growing up. They would love school. Treat you like family? You feel like your family when
Yes,
you're
I
here?
really do. I get along with my host sister very well. She's from Turkey. And I also get along with my host mother. It's really great.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
And so a family brings you in, and I imagine you get your own room and set up your things, and then they probably are taking you adventures all the time. What's one of the best adventures you've been on since you've gone into this experience?
That's a hard one. I've done a lot of things, so it's hard to choose just one. I mean, we went to Fredericton to visit my host mother's son.
Okay.
We went to the mall. That was very fun. We tried curling. That was not that fun.
Curling? No.
Yeah.
I tried
Not
that
for
once.
me.
It's not that fun.
Yeah, we did a paint night with you. I liked that. That was
Oh,
really
you did like the
fun.
paint
Yes.
night. Okay, that's good.
What else did we do? Oh, we went to some sort of alpaca farm. That was really great.
Name like something that you come across that you thought was so different about our culture, maybe that you were surprised about.
The windows are kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. They're just weird. Also,
What do you mean? Could elaborate.
well, in Germany we have windows you can open like, imagine this is the window. You can open it like this, and you can also open it like this,
Oh, okay.
like this. And here you kind of push them up. You have
Yeah.
to like move those little handles and you
Unlock
push them
them,
up.
push them up. Yeah. So it's not like that in
That's-
Germany.
That's kind of weird for me, but I got used to it now. Also in Germany we have door handles, the ones that you push down, and here it's usually like
Like a
knobs
knob?
that you
Okay.
twist. Yeah, so that was kind of
So
different.
in
for
Germany,
me.
would it be more like stone, like old brick type
Yes,
houses inside?
Yes,
Okay.
usually.
Yeah. Well, it's much older there. Right?
Well, most parts, yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty new here. We haven't figured out a lot of stuff yet. We're still building boxes for houses most of the time. Everything's on the other side of mistakes.
Okay, I just hope I don't mess it up as badly as David.
I
No
know.
offense.
That's the thing, eh? We're leaving it all in for the next girl to come and finish it all up. We'll blame it all on the last
Yeah.
one, right? What do you do for fun there and the kinds of things, events you would have in Germany?
Well, my hometown is kind of small actually. There's not a lot you can do as someone my age. It's more for tourists and elderly people. So if my friends and I wanted to have fun, we would usually take the train and just go to the next city that's a bit bigger and has more stores.
Okay.
So yeah, we would go to malls. Sometimes we would just hang out, sit around, talk about whatever. Yeah. So not much different than here, I think. Just the things that Canadian teenagers would do too.
So your mom and dad, they were excited about you coming here and going to another country?
Yeah,
or-
my mom was really encouraging me. I told her that I wanted to do that, and she was like, yes, that's a great idea. You can have a lot of experiences, you can meet new people, improve your English, just learn about Canadian culture. So she really supported me, and yeah, I'm very grateful for that.
Well, you're being very precise with that brush there.
Yes.
So I'm going to make you go out of your comfort zone a bit. I'm going to grab this knife here.
Okay.
You're going to take this knife and you're going to put some snow in front of your house. Just leave a little trail,
Just
sort of
like-
opens up, goes to a small point at the back and widens up as it comes down to this corner. And then just brush some snow on over the hill, however you like. Just leave a trail somewhere. Look at that. See, once you got a knife in your hand, you just go to town.
Very
So do you
nice.
find the dressing here different, or the hairstyles? Is there any cultural things that you think?
Yes. For me especially, it was kind of weird to see that Canadians, like a lot of Canadians, are wearing socks and Birkenstocks. Because I heard that it's like a typical German thing. It's kind of like a stereotype. But in
Right.
Germany, I've never seen anyone wearing that, especially not teenagers. And I came here, and almost everyone was wearing it. So I just thought, okay, they got something mixed up there. They should switch stereotypes.
Yeah. So go right up to the edges of these
Ah,
houses and the bottom of the buildings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people are wearing beanies and like face caps. We don't do that in Germany. Well, not that often. Not many people do that. So that was a bit unusual for me. And also that students are allowed to wear hats in school, like in the building. In Germany, we have to take them off, at least at my school. As soon as we enter the building, hats are off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So what about the different international students that you've met from all over the world? Did you find little stories coordinating back and forth with them, something interesting that stood out to you?
Yeah, well, my whole sister is from Turkey, so she shared a lot of things about her life back in Turkey. And I think like the exchange student community at my school, we have a lot of exchange students, so there's always something to tell. Yeah, a lot of different people from different countries, different stories. And I think that's really great.
That's awesome. So you, have you purchased something that you're a souvenir for to bring back to your mom or yourself or?
Actually not yet, but I will do that at some point. I mean, we got some little presents from the organization, so I will definitely bring them home with me. I might as well bring the painting that we did home as well, if I have enough space in my suitcase, that is.
Well, you can cut it off the canvas and then frame it later.
I could.
Yeah, that's usually what we do is we cut them off. If I send them out or I mail them out, we cut them off that wood thing so it's real light and you can stick it in an envelope or anything and throw it in your briefcase.
That's
So it's easy
actually-
to bring.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, so whenever I'm shipping a painting overseas, that's usually how I do it. Best way, or I roll it up. So the, have you ever done any painting back home?
A little, but that was when I
Yeah.
was younger, but then I didn't have much time because of school.
I'm just gonna do one thing, if you wanna pass the painting over.
Sure.
So the one instruction that we didn't do is we didn't leave a pathway, a road.
Oh.
So we're gonna cut out a little swath here. I'm gonna make a road, just carve it out with your knife. And the reason we're gonna do that is because later we're gonna sort of reflect those buildings down in. So I'm gonna
I see.
wipe out a little road. Look at that. Oh, you made it
Nice.
perfect. Now it just looks like there's snow on the road.
Yes.
Amazing.
See,
You did that on
that-
purpose.
yes,
I
of
loved it.
course.
Loved it. Now I've got paint on the back of the canvas because I set it up on there. So that's going to be fun as we move along. Let's wipe that off. Here on this show, I've had my shirt sprayed, and so we never know what's going to happen here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this brush and let's take some yellow and orange. Let's take a couple buildings and we'll add some light in.
All right.
So just paint a couple of swaths of light across some of those buildings. Just bang it here with a couple of different strokes of the brush. And then I'm going to teach you quickly how to do a quick reflection
All right.
as we reflect on your trip so far and what's been going on.
Very poetic.
See how I added that into the segment? Just use the wording. This actually, this painting's turning into something. I'm seeing some little buildings, a road,
Yes. Very
got a
nice.
sky. I don't know about very nice, but it's pretty good. Doing good so far.
Is that enough? or do I
Yeah,
need
just
more?
remember to always lift it up to the top of that white board in front of you.
Yes.
Just otherwise the camera can't see your great work.
Yes. Great.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm going to show you one more thing.
okay.
So we're going to take this here. So wherever there's blue, so this is how we do a reflection. So here we've got a blue wall with a little yellow on it. So in our road, not our snow, but where our road is, we're going to paint the blue going down. And then we just softly touch it with the brush like this. Then we grab some of the yellow, the reflections that's there, and then go softly like this. And before you know it, and then the color that this house is here, we start reflecting that down. Just a little bit sideways, a couple strokes. Before you know it, you start seeing a reflection in the road. So it's just one stroke down, one little swath to the side. So here, there's a little bit of white on this building. So just on the road part, we'll put that in. So anywhere you see yellow, anywhere you see gray, just put those just in the road part.
All right.
So one swipe down, one swipe across, and that's how you create your reflections. And if you need the smaller brush, there it is.
Like this?
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, just remember, so it's always just one down,
Yes.
one across, leave
All
lots
right.
of color. And
Is
if there's
that-
yellow above it, put the yellow, if there's blue, if there's white. Just reflect basically what's on the buildings in front of you. And before you know it, you start having this really interesting little reflection on the ground that makes it fun. And it looks like you multi-years of talent trying to figure out how to do these reflections perfectly. So, what's the name of the town you live in? You said it's a small town.
Yes, it's Naumburg.
Oh, another one of them words that I'm really good with.
Yeah, so it's a pretty historical city. We got a cathedral which is almost 1,000 years old.
1,000 years old. Wow.
Yes, the city's going to turn 1,000 years old in 2028, I believe.
1,000 years. Isn't that something?
Yes, that is pretty old.
Yeah. Well, you've had more time to build better buildings. That's why we only have these boxes so far.
Well,
We haven't
but
got there yet.
let's just say ever since the cathedral was built there, like after that there wasn't anything great that happened, you know.
Yeah.
That was all. But I still like the town.
I'll tell you a little
pretty.
secret for when we're doing the first layer of snow. So we'll take some white here. So whenever you're doing anything, there always has to be multiple layers, just like us in our lives and our relationships. And so we're mixing a little blue with the white, and we're going to paint over where we have the snow on the roofs and so just touching a little bit here and there, adding some shadows into it, just to make it a little more interesting. Wow, you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
See, it's starting to look like something. I don't know, it didn't look like anything when David was doing. I see a house now and reflections, a little bit of shadow.
All right.
Just touch it in. Nice. Look at that, you're becoming a pro. Getting the angles, getting it all down. What are we gonna have left for our third student when she comes on? She's gonna be like, this masterpiece, I don't want to touch it.
No, she's gonna add some details.
She's gonna add the details, fix
Yes.
it all up. Oh, I like that. Maybe we'll add some people in, some doorways and some windows. Here, that's actually what we can do. Let's do that. Let's find what's the smallest brush we got? Here, something like this here. Let's go through with a little bit of this black. So you're just gonna go through and add a door here and there,
All
a
right.
little window, just a little square here and there. And if you add a square up top, put it in the reflection.
Okay.
Nice. So what's the, when you got here, were you nervous?
Oh yes, I was.
Yeah, what's that
really
like? What's when you
nervous.
get off the plane and your first adventure? It's like, oh, what am I going to do? What's
Okay,
that feel like?
so when I got off the plane, I wasn't even sure if I was immediately going to meet my host family or not. So I found out when I arrived in Moncton that I was going to stay at a hotel for the first night. And then the next morning, my host mother picked me up. And yeah, that was something. We took a picture together. She had a nice little poster which said, "Welcome, Zina." That was really sweet. But yeah, I was nervous. I was like, what is it going to be like to finally meet her in real life? Because, you know, before we only
Had you
a
done
few-
like a Zoom call?
Yes,
or?
we did
Okay.
some Zoom calls, but that was it. So I knew some things about her, but meeting them in real life, it was a bit scary. But yeah, we got along pretty well, and she was super welcoming and really kind. So that really helped me get over my fears. And yeah, now we get along even better than before.
So what's the main work in your hometown? Like you said it's a small town, like how small?
I think, well, we do have 33,000 inhabitants, I believe.
That's
but
massive. What do you mean?
the area is way smaller than here. Like, the population is way more dense.
Oh yeah,
It's just like, that was actually something that surprised me here.
so much space.
Yeah, there's just so much space between the houses. In Germany, they're just like house, 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 and here it's like house, nothing, house, nothing. That was something.
And we feel crowded. Imagine.
Well, then don't come to Germany.
Oh yeah. So what's the main industry there?
That's a good question. Like, I don't know. We don't have that many big industries in my town, but like we have a hospital. Some people work there. We have daycares
Is there a lot
for
of farms,
children.
like agriculture and things like that? Or?
Yeah, it's more like that. Yeah. Yeah. What else do we have? I don't know. Like schools, obviously.
That's all right.
Some stores. Yeah.
Well, I think what you did is an amazing job fixing up David's work there, and you got it to a point where it's starting to look like a painting. I really, really appreciate you coming on. But you know what? Our 20 minutes has already gone by. Our second segment, we got our third segment coming on, and I don't know, you didn't leave much for your partner to do when she comes in.
Oh, she will find something to fix.
Well, we're going to go to a commercial, and I want to thank you for coming in today and sharing your experience with us and enjoying the program. I really enjoyed having you on today. Thanks, Zina.
Thank you for having me.
No trouble. We'll be back in a minute with McGowan's Canvas Miracles. Welcome back to McGowan's Canvas Miracles. Well, we're at the last segment of our show and working on our modern masterpiece here. It's a block painting of colors and hoping something comes together. Actually, I think they're doing pretty good. It kind of looks modern and fun to me. And we have Nazar. She's here from Turkey. She's going to tell us her full name and pronounce it properly because I get it all wrong, as always.
Yeah.
So you go ahead, Nazar, and tell us your name.
My full name is Nazar Su Tanrıverdi.
See, I'd have never been able to say that.
Most people can't.
So what's the name of the town you come from?
The town I come from is called Erzincan. It's more in the eastern side of Turkey. It's a small city.
Okay.
Like I would say it's like
So
a
how
day,
far from like Istanbul, places like that?
Yeah, I'll say like a day-long car
Oh,
drive
okay.
from Istanbul.
I heard you're a master artist. That's what they told me.
Who told you that?
Those two, they wanted somebody to blame.
I'm the scapegoat here. I don't.
So we're gonna take a little bit of white. I'll put it
Yeah.
over here closer for you so you don't have to
Oh,
reach
yeah.
across.
That would be better.
And you're gonna go through all these little windows and start adding some snow along the bottom. Just
Oh,
on the
yeah.
bottom to give them a ledge.
Yeah.
That way we can look like they have a snow ledge. So you've been here longer.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
been here, what is it, a couple of years now?
It's my second year here. I
Yeah.
like it here. Yeah, it's a small, nice city.
So it's the kind of place you could settle
Yeah,
in the future.
maybe.
What is it? What
I'll
does it you want to do in school when you finish?
I'm not sure. I have like two things on my mind.
Yeah.
One of them is neuroscientist. The second one is maybe an aerospace engineer.
Oh,
But I'm not-
easy stuff.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, you can just like that.
Nothing to it.
No. It's,
What
it's
got
pretty easy.
are your parents into anything like that, or what got you interested in that kind of idea?
I think the space is a big place, or like for aerospace engineering, space is a big place. It has a lot of unknown things that we can discover
Yeah.
that can help humanity. Or human brain is like space. It also has a lot of unknown things, and human mind is interesting. So
That's true.
I would like to learn much more about those.
That's awesome. For hobbies, what do you do for hobbies? Do you paint it all at home, or obviously you're not into painting, you said, but what kinds of things do you like to do? Sports or?
Well, I like trying out new sports.
Okay.
I did Muay Thai when I was like in 6th grade. I dropped out. I usually just like do it for a year or two and I just drop out. That's like kind of my thing.
Okay.
I think it's like I did basketball 1.5 years. I dropped out of that too.
So you like to try, dabble in things and
Yeah.
do it a bit, get on
Yeah.
to the next thing, do it a bit.
Yeah, I started shooting.
Shooting.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
And then-
like skeet shooting or target shooting or
target shooting.
target shooting.
And
Wow.
then with a rifle, I think. And then I had to drop out because I was coming here. It was like end of 9th grade.
So do they have like we have those here like clubs where you can go and they
Oh, yeah.
run and then they shoot and then they swim and they do all these kinds of things. Is that
I
the same
think-
kind of things you were into, like triathlons or biathlons or any of that stuff?
Well, yeah, it can be. I never tried it. I know what it is. I never tried it. It's
Yeah.
just, I think I'm not allowed to have firearms and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like a policy kind of thing. I
Oh,
think.
okay. Oh, you mean while you're here? But I
Yeah.
meant back home. Did
Back
you try
home?
that kind of stuff?
We didn't really have biathlons back home. It was
Oh,
the
no.
first time I heard about it.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what kinds of things would you do back home when you were there?
It was like mostly studying.
Mostly studying?
I didn't really
That doesn't
have
sound
big.
like a whole lot of fun.
I didn't really have big hobbies. I used to go out with my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes play games on my phone and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like, I like playing piano, but like,
So when my daughter,
couldn't.
so my children were growing up here,
yeah.
they would have done things like they had these outdoor games they played. Do you guys have certain games that you played?
Oh yeah. We had like, it's like more or less like here, like hide and seek, tag.
Okay, so same kinds of stuff,
And
so
like,
some
yeah.
crossover stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you got off the plane the first time, what was that like? The experience coming to a new country and trying it out?
So I was like really, really exhausted the moment I stepped out of the plane. Like, it was like, I couldn't really believe that it was real. I was just thinking, oh, I'm dreaming. It will pass in a couple of minutes. I will wake up and it will be all like poof, gone. So I didn't really believe that it was real till I started living in it. And like, it's a really nice experience. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm glad that I came.
I find that she went and put blue all over the snow. I don't know who told her to do that. Some guy. But what we're going to do now, no, you're supposed to. What we're going to do now
Yeah.
is we're going to add some highlights to that snow. So the reason she put the blue on
Yeah.
is we want to have some shadows in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this white and you're going to go through and you're going to think of it like this is the highlight. So you're going to highlight the snow
Yeah.
and roll down to the sidewalk. See? So we're going to start giving that snow a little bit of shape.
Uh-huh.
And then from this side, you're going to go in the opposite direction.
Oh, yeah.
All right? And there's your
Yeah.
snow there. So you're going to add the snow. So do you guys get snow back home?
Oh, yeah. In like big cities like Istanbul or Izmir, they
Mhm.
don't really get snow, but I live in more in the eastern side of Turkey, so
So it'd
We
be
get
like more
lots
like a
snow.
mountain kind of side, or?
oh yeah, it's a mountain kind of side. We have lots of snow sports. We have this big mountain that people usually come to ski and snowboard and stuff.
Did you ever try that skiing?
No,
No?
not really. No.
No?
I would like to someday, but like not right now, probably no.
No.
Yeah, no.
So what kind of aerospace engineer? So what do you read? What does somebody who's into wanting to do these kinds of school work, when you're reading books, what interests you? What kind of books interest you?
Well, I don't really go into like. I used to read more books than I do now, but like usually read like classics from all around the world,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then like sometimes like
Does that help with
science,
English, or
yeah.
do you read them in your country's language, or do you read them in English, or?
it depends where I am. When I'm here, I read them usually in Turkish, but when I'm back
Yeah.
home, I read it in English. I don't
Oh,
know
that's
why
odd.
that.
So when you're home in Turkey, you're reading English, and when
Yeah.
you're here, you're reading Turkey.
It's really easy to forget a language, so when you're using it in your daily life,
Yeah.
I usually read the book in the opposite, so I don't forget the other language.
Oh, that's pretty neat. That's a good tip for people to learn. So, how did you find it communication when you came here? Because your English is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Well, I started taking English when I was very little, around like first grade, so it wasn't a
So
really
did you-
hard thing for me.
Did you take that online? I know my daughter teaches English like around the world online. Would you have done that when you were younger, or did you do it right in your schools?
Right in my school.
Okay, so they had people there teaching English there. yeah.
Well, you had to like be in a private school mostly,
Okay.
but like, yeah, there are courses and stuff around Turkey, but like, I started doing it in my school. It was a private school.
Yeah.
I went to a private school too. I was like,
And were you really
8th
interested
grade.
in learning
Oh,
second
yeah.
language? Have you tried any other languages besides your
I really
native
wanted to
language?
speak Spanish because last year I had a Colombian friend named Stefan. I shout out to him from here.
Yeah.
I really wanted to like speak with him in his own language and stuff.
Yeah.
And it would be really cool. I tried it, then I gave up because I'm kind of lazy.
You're the most honest guest I've ever had on here. I tried this, I get out. I did that because I'm lazy. I like that.
I like,
That's pretty good.
well, I would like to try it again.
What do? Use translators, Google Translate or something to figure it out?
He teaches me like some of the like words and stuff, maybe swear
You
words.
check it out to
kinda.
make sure what the real words are, so you know what he's teaching you.
Yeah, we checked it out. Don't worry.
You made sure it was good. That's good. So, living with your friend, who's your host sister, I guess,
Oh no,
with you.
we're from different schools actually.
Yeah. Oh, you're from different schools.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't
she's-
have a guest friend that you live with as well? Isn't
No.
there 2 girls in each house?
It's like it depends on the family you're living with.
Oh, it does.
If
Okay.
the family has more than one spare rooms, then they can get like 2 or 3 or
Oh, okay. But in your family, there's just you?
they're just me.
Okay. Well, that's enough.
I have-
Especially because you got to try everything by the sounds of it.
Yeah. And then I have 2 little brothers back at home, so I need a little break, you know.
Oh, I can understand that. I have 6 brothers, and I need
Oh.
a break too. Even at my age, I still need a break. So what do you think of curling? Did you try the curling too?
I tried curling last year, this year
Yeah.
too. It's not really my thing, but I saw other people liking it really much.
Which part did you like? Did you like the sweeping or throwing the rock?
I think sweeping is more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rock's heavier than I thought.
Oh yeah.
First time I went to do it, I thought it was going to be this light thing tossed down
Oh,
there,
yeah,
and I
it
was like,
looks-
"Holy cow, this
It looks
thing!"
really light, and I'm like, Where? What
and
is
then
that?
trying to throw it soft, I
Yeah.
kept hitting the back end of the thing. It would
Yeah.
always go through, and it was like, I'm good if there's lots of rocks in the way. I can knock them all out. But if you're trying to go for subtle, I was no good at all.
Yeah, it's like
And who wants to sweep? I don't understand this whole curling thing. Sounds like a chore to me more than
Oh,
a
yeah.
sport.
yeah, and they like run through the ice. I would have like if I was like playing in the Olympics and stuff, I would have like fell down like 100 times before even
I
the
wasn't
rock
playing in
got
the
out.
Olympics, and I fell down 100 times. I didn't do very good at it.
No, me neither. No.
Did you watch any of the baseball? Are you a sports fan at all?
Not really. I sometimes go to the Civic Center around here to watch the hockey games with the Timberwolves.
Oh, so you crowds and the fights, and they all get into the excitement of it.
Oh, yeah, I have a couple of footage about with the fights.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That seems to be the big deal. They love that around
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Canadians aren't so sweet, are they? They can be rough and tumble too.
Oh, yeah.
But so most of the people that you've come across in the communities and stuff, how do you find?
Well,
They-
they're pretty kind, pretty nice. Like, they told us, like, back when we were at home, they were like, Canadians are nice and stuff. And,
Yeah.
like, it was true, yeah.
It
I
was
find
true.
people,
They
like,
really are nice.
kind.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah.
The ones I met,
Nicer
anyways,
than
so
I
far.
expected.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, so what in comparison? So when you go to a store here
Yeah.
and you go to buy, what's it like dealing with a store here and dealing with a store at home and shopping and the experience? What's that?
Taxes are weird. You
Yeah.
guys don't add the tax, you just add it when you go into the cash. But
Yeah.
like in Turkey, the
The
tax
price is the price.
yeah, the price is the price. The
Oh, I
taxes
wish
are
we had
already
that.
added
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
And like the first time I bought it, like I was calculating in my head because like I didn't know what I was doing. So I was just calculating. That's what you do. And then like when we go out in like cash, like they were like, I don't know, $10 more. And I was like, where'd that $10 come from?
Why are you adding this onto the price? I still ask the same thing every time. So
Yeah.
it seems to get higher every year too, for some reason.
Yeah.
Keep adding another one here, another one there. I don't know. They got to have their money for different things. What do we got going on here?
And some little details.
I like it. How can we make it more interesting? Let's see here. Let's add a shadow.
A shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Let's do something crazy. It's a modern art piece, right?
Yeah. I feel like when they mess it up and I'm the last one
I know.
who comes here,
I can't
I'm
believe
the
they
scapegoat
left this
around
for
here.
you to do. It's like so.
I
That's
know.
just not fair. They didn't care at all. They didn't put any
No.
effort in. You had to come do all the
They
work.
were like, go and
So
fix
take a
it
brush.
up.
Actually, maybe a smaller one. Let's grab a small brush. Clean this one out.
Yeah.
And we'll add a shadow. So anytime you're painting, you want something to brighten up.
Mm-hmm.
So one side, you're going to add a shadow. So everywhere on one side of the building, you're going to leave this side lighter and put this dark shadow
Yeah.
on the inside of everything. So just go through and put a black shadow on everywhere. That's the dark side.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, hopefully I can manage it.
Oh yeah, just
Oh.
rub it right over the top.
Yeah.
It's a shadow, so it'd be reflecting. The light's not getting to that side. So this paint you're putting on is called Payne's Gray.
Yeah.
So it's actually a transparent black. So when it
Oh.
dries, stuff shows through it. It's a trick paint. Because
That's
artists really
cool.
don't know what they're doing. They just have to come up with all these gimmicks and tricks to make things look good.
Well, everything has a little trick into it, doesn't it?
So art's the perfect thing for you because you start one thing, you don't like it, you toss it aside and get another one.
Oh.
You keep going, you just fumble through each piece. And just once in a while you get one you like, oh yeah, I'll do this one a little longer. But you
I
can keep,
never- Yeah. I never think of that.
yeah,
Oh, well, like
it's a
that.
great idea.
Oh, yeah.
Do you play any instruments at all or music or sing?
I started playing the piano and then I think my teacher got sick, so he couldn't teach me anymore. So I dropped out of that and didn't really.
You dropped
Go
out
back.
of that, imagine.
Well, yeah. I don't really do those dropping out stuff, but like when you have to, the teacher can't teach you anymore because he's bedridden and stuff. It's not really
So
fun.
this so these darker sides here. So in the shadow here,
Yeah.
you're gonna go run down your shadow from the other side, just add it into the house. And just a little bit like that. So that house goes into there. So wherever there's a dark side, add that in, and then just a little vibration through it. So here's a dark one. Yeah,
Like
that's
this? Yeah.
it. Easy.
Yeah.
Here, let's try something really interesting. Let's add some water to this Payne's Gray.
Yeah.
So where the house is,
Yeah.
let's go down over the hill and add a shadow. Just
Oh.
like that. Let's add shadows just on the darker ones.
Oh, yeah. Do I
Nice.
need to use my fingers too?
Yeah, so rub the shadow on and then sort of smooth it in with your fingers so it sort of blends into the snow and disappears. You got to get your DNA in there,
Oh yeah.
so that's proof that it's yours, right? None of them did that, so now
So it's mine.
you're the only one who has true evidence that you were
Yeah.
working on it.
So I'm gonna sell this bad boy and win millions.
Sell it, make big bucks. Or your last, does that mean you get to sign
Yeah.
it? you
Well-
get the last laugh in the end, I guess,
Oh,
right?
yeah. They should have think about that sooner.
Yeah, really. Who gets to go first and who gets to go last?
Yeah. That's actually why I went last. Yeah.
Oh, you had it all.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
a
yeah.
strategy. You
Yeah,
had it
yeah,
planned
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Thinking on your feet. It's kind of fun, actually. Let me put my glasses on, see what you guys got going on here. I like it.
Yeah.
Reminds me of kind of different Picasso type style. Almost like Cubism, just slapping things on here and there. You know who Picasso is? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of that stuff? Truthfully.
Well, I can't really pick an image out in my mind right now, but like.
You know, it's like they take the head and paste it over here, triangle over here, and they mix everything
I
up.
think it's really messy.
Yeah, they take all the pieces and they put them back in a different. So his cubism's the idea is that you take all the individual pieces
Yeah.
and you, instead of putting them back in the form they should be, you
Yeah.
decide how they're going to go back. So it can be crooked, it can be lopsided, the head can be on the foot, whatever. And you start messing around with all these different, how it's going to go on. He actually did 65,000 pieces of artwork in his lifetime,
Oh, real?
something like that. It was a crazy amount.
I knew he was an artist, but I didn't really know he did
Yeah,
that much.
I think only 3,000 were any good.
Oh.
But the there's a rest slapped up everywhere. He's got his name on it. And
Yeah.
I guess he was an amazing artist. But some of the stuff was you could tell he did 3 or 4 in the same day. Maybe had a few sips the night before. I'm not sure. But depending on your flavor, some people really love his stuff and it's great. But
Yeah.
for me, it's different.
Yeah.
Different. So every artist has something unique about them. What's unique about you, do you think? Have you started to discover the one thing in you like that makes you feel good about the world or life that you get up and think, oh, I can't wait. This is why I like getting up every day. What's your favorite thing to think about during the day? Do you have
Sleeping.
one?
I wake up. I wake up
And
for
wish to
school,
go back to bed?
and then I'm like, oh God, I can't wait to go back to sleep.
That's pretty good. So you don't like to get up early?
No.
No.
I usually get up around like.
But you love
11,
chores.
12.
You love doing chores.
It depends on the chore, actually.
You
Sometimes it's
sound
fun.
just like a typical teenager.
Well, I'm a typical teenager.
You are. It's great. So you must be a master on your phone then.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah,
of course,
yeah.
all the games. Do you use a lot of AI stuff?
Well, kind of, yeah. Yeah, not on homeworks, no.
Oh,
No.
you're putting that out there. Not on homework? I like
No.
that. Clarifying that right away on air. Not for homework. No. I use it for everything.
Oh yeah.
It writes my notes, gets up, tells me what to drink for coffee,
No.
what I should put in my drink every day. I talk to it in the morning. I get up and say, hey, what's going on today? What should we drink today? It says, what do you feel like? It always asks a question with a question. I find it interesting.
Oh yeah. It always gives an answer, but like when you ask him like, do you rather this? Should I do this or should I do that? And then he gives you the answer and he says you should do this and that.
This and that. Claire, he doesn't want to get trapped, right?
No.
Oh, I understand that for
Yeah.
sure. So what do you think, if you could add something to there, what would you add to your picture?
Moon.
A moon? Oh yeah, why not? Add a moon. Sure, go ahead. Put a little half moon or a circle moon in there. Grab a little, sort of a round brush here, maybe this
Around
brush.
brush, yeah.
Might be easier to paint with that. I like that, a moon. Why not?
I need to like dab it in.
Sure. Grab some water, some white over here. A moon. Wow, here's some white or there's some white, yeah.
What kind of moon do you like?
Let's go with a crescent moon.
I have no idea what that is.
It's sort of quarter moon.
Like
Yeah, just looks like a little, I don't know.
a half C.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
C, a sea
Yeah.
moon.
That's what we have in my flag.
Yeah.
Turkish flag, yeah. A little half moon. A little tiny. Oh, and for the things I like, I do drama around here. I started doing drama. Before that,
Is that with Gopi's program?
oh yeah, that's my. I
Were you,
didn't
were
drop
you
out.
in the one that just went on?
Sister Act?
No, Wizard of Oz. They just did.
I'm not. I'm in MVHS.
Okay.
This is drama club.
So what's the play that you did?
I did Sister Act last year. This year we're doing Anne of Green Gables, the musical.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Are you singing in it?
No,
What?
no, not really. I sang the last one, but like this one, I didn't know.
Oh, you sang in the last one?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, my first language is not Spanish. I was a Spanish guy, but it was really fun actually. It was like
The play was in Spanish?
no, not the play. I was in Spanish.
So the part you played was
Yeah.
Spanish? Oh, really? That's
People thought
interesting.
that I spoke Spanish. They thought I was from Spain, and I was like, no, I'm from
You
Turkey.
just made it up, rehearsed some Spanish stuff.
Yeah. If you forget, just dump out some swear words in Spanish because that's all I know.
Well, you know what? I think you did a great job fixing up all their stuff,
Oh.
and we got 1 minute left.
Oh.
What can we do to really mess this up? Let's do something here for the last minute. Let's put some snow on it. How's that? I'll
I
show
thought you
how.
were going to have put the orange on.
Put the orange on it? We could put orange snow on it. That would
Really?
really make it modern.
Maybe we should.
Why not? Orange snow.
Because you were going
You are
for
a Picasso, aren't you?
because you
So
were
here,
going
you just take
for,
your finger
Yeah.
and see how it splashes the paint.
Yeah.
So now, see what you're going to do. Look, you're going to put snow all over this painting.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
I'm doing all the math.
Snow it up. That's all right. Just don't hit me. They have a habit of doing that.
Oh.
Nice and soft.
Oh.
That's okay. Those are big clumps of snow.
I know.
I like it. Keep
Can
throwing
we-
on. Yeah, sure. Dab it. Here, maybe tap it with this brush. Oh yeah, now we're rocking. I like it. I like it. Well, I want to thank you for coming on
Oh, thank you
and
for having me.
put a little on your road here too. It's got to reflect the snow from the sky. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
It's not bad.
No.
You guys did pretty good for 3 people coming on, each having only a couple minutes each. I think you guys did a great job.
Well, thank you.
And I'm glad you came to our country and you're making it a much better place.
Oh,
Having
thank-
international students here is a great way for people to get a
Yeah.
sense, because a lot of us never leave here.
Oh,
So it's the sense we're getting from around the world and people
Yeah.
and the different cultures is amazing. And thank you for coming in.
Thank
and
you for having me.
Join us in making this masterpiece. Now, who you guys will have to fight over who's going to get to keep it.
I have my DNA on it. I'm
You
not
have your
giving it to
DNA?
anyone.
Well, we want to thank you for tuning in to McGowan's Canvas Miracles.